Hey, what's up guys? It's Levi here and welcome to a brand new video on the Team Gullit channel where we thought it's time for some new tactics and formation video. So I'm gonna teach you everything you need to know about the 4-1-4-1. First things first, 4-1-4-1. You probably have not seen many people use it. The 4-5-1 was actually really popular at the start of the year. This is basically the same but with a CDM. Defensively, insane. After the new patch, defending is quite hard, so this formation could maybe help you out. Let's just not waste our time. Let's just get started with the tactics. For the tactics, you can see formation preset 4-1-4-1, where the build-up style is just unbalanced. The defensive approach is on high and a depth of 70. By using a high depth, the middle will be really compact because the defensive line is stepping up every single time. And because we have a CDM and two center mids and also two wingers who are also defending, it's really hard for my opponent to break through because the field is gonna get really compact. I only have one striker who's staying up front. For the rest of my team, they're all really sticking together. So because of the high depth, my defensive line will be high, my midfield will be pretty low. This means it will be a compact block in the middle of the pitch, and that's what we're looking for. For the player roles, my goalkeeper is on sweeper keeper. This way he will be trying to have the emergency. If my opponent breaks through in a 1v1, he maybe is on time to just reach the ball. Obviously, you can't really avoid this every single time, but sweeper keeper, I think it's just really hard to play against it. Then my right back is on full back and defend. Both of my center backs are on defender and defend. This way we'll create a 3-back once we are attacking. My left back is on wing back and balanced. So the game plan is gonna be, we're gonna overload the left side where we have Theo Hernandez. He's gonna bunch up the pitch. He needs to keep running 90 minutes on the left side. Then my CDM is on deep lying playmaker, my left center mid is on box to box, my right center mid is on playmaker. Both of my wingers are on inside forward. This way my striker won't be alone, so he has a bit of support. He needs it because otherwise he would be alone on the island. That's not what we want. So Olise and Hazard are basically gonna act like a left forward and right forward for last year. So this formation is pretty much gonna feel like a 4-3-2-1 from previous years. Last but not least, my striker is going to be on advanced forward. Without the ball, it's going to be like a 4-1-4-1. With the ball, it's basically going to look like a 3-4-3 or 4-3-2-1. I don't know, you can see it in different ways, but it's actually not going to be too defensive. It's actually going to be really attacking. Once we not have the ball, we will be defending with everyone, but once we have the ball, only our 3 center backs or 2 center backs and my right back won't really be attacking that much. You can still use your right back, of course. You just gotta trigger him by making an L1 X pass with him or just triggering him with L1. So I see you guys thinking, okay, we know the tactics right now, but we still don't know how to play the formation. I've got several clips for you to show why this formation is as good as it is and how you should use it. Let's start off with the defensive clips. So starting off here with the defensive clips, the thing that should be coming to mind once you're watching these clips is that it's really tough to break down through the middle, and the CDM is covering a lot of ground together with the left center mid and right center mid. Every time my opponent is playing passes, he can't really get a breakthrough because I'm literally overloading him in defense. So it's really hard for him to get into a 2v1 or a 3v2 or even a 4v3 situation. And that's obviously what you want whilst you're attacking. So that's what this formation gives you in defense. Also on the counter attack, when we lose the ball, there's not many risks because we are playing in the 3-back. I will always have enough players behind the ball, and once we intercept it, we can just try to create an attack again. Sometimes we try to build slow, sometimes we try to go in pace for the transition. It just depends on our player's position at that time, but as you can see in these kind of clips, it's really tough to break down. So that's the main thing you gotta know about this formation. How to use it? Keep using your midfielders. So your left center mid, CDM and right CM whilst defending. Try to pressure with them, try to put pressure on your opponent because there's basically no formation that has more midfielders. Only a 4-1-2-1-2 for example has 4 midfielders. But against most opponents you're gonna have an equal midfield. So he will probably play a 4-2-1-3 for example, then it's just man on man. So it's going to be really tough to break down for your opponent. And in a 4-4-2 you even have one player more on the midfield, so then it's even more easy to press. Then for the offensive clips, it's all about using the runs. You gotta trigger a lot of runs by yourselves by clicking L1 whilst pointing at a player or making L1X passes. And the thing you will see is overlapping fullbacks. As I mentioned before, and you can see in this first clip, Theo is gonna run on the left wing every single time. If we rewind this first clip, you can actually see the overlapping fullback is doing the job in this formation. So here I have the ball with Theo. The thing I do is that I send him on a run by playing an L1X pass with him. Then it's just all about finding the right passes at the right pace, and I just know I need to time the pass to Theo right. I'm gonna wait for my left back to run past his defensive line, then it's all about giving the triangle pass, and out of nowhere you're going into a 1v1 situation with the goalkeeper with your left back. That's why the player role from Theo is on wing back. So he can run on the left side every single time, and even though once we lose the ball, we are not really getting into trouble straight away. So I will just show a few more clips now where you can see everything is based about the runs. It's really important to create the runs, and then all you need to do is just keep possession. Just don't lose the ball, play tiki-taka. We all love to play football. That's what this formation is built on. You just need to play tiki-taka from your left sentiment to your CDM to your right sentiment. Just create the triangles on the pitch, which is really easy with this formation. And then it's all about the run in behind at one point. You give it, you reach the box of your opponent, and that is 9 out of 10 times the most difficult part. Once you reach the box of your opponent, it's not about a formation anymore. Then you just gotta use the mechanics, you know how to play the game, play the passes, then it's not about a formation anymore. The hardest thing in every kind of formation is to know how to build up with it. And I think I showed you guys a lot right now. If you don't understand how to use the formation, there are a lot of clips in this video. Defensive wise, I didn't give my explanation of every single clip, I didn't break down every single clip, but you can just rewind it, watch it again, and you will understand how to use this formation really soon. So that being said, I think I've told you everything you need to know about the 4-1-4-1. Thanks for watching, make sure to put your thumbs up on this video, subscribe on our channel if you haven't done that yet, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.